journey began in 1983 when two friends with a shared vision founded an indigenous real estate firm that has redefined real estate practice in Nigeria. Diya, Fatimilehin and Company. 40 years after, strong and thriving. We reflect on the journey so far and everything that has conspired to bring us here.
My name is Fatimilehin, and I'm one of the founding partners of Diya, Fatimilehin and Company. Because when I went to the university, I went to read something else. I went to read electronics and electrical engineering. But on getting there, I discovered that I would need something more involving like just working mathematics and all. And real estate happens to be available. And I have one of my uncles, Reverend Esho, who was at that time at the Building Society. And I met him on a number of occasions, and then that has started how my interest in real estate sparked. And I went back to school, changed my course, and the rest is history. Okay.
We have created innovative blueprints, established standards, set trends, and delivered solutions in property development, management, brokerage, and valuation, managing living and workspaces, and supporting the long-term functionality, sustainability, safety, and efficient operations of commercial and residential properties in our portfolio. Through this effort, we have made life safer, more productive, and enjoyable, whilst enhancing the value of our clients' real estate portfolio. We have brokered sales and leasing of all types of real estate properties, employing our extensive database of prospective buyers and renters through dogged marketing, exceptional service, and diligent follow-up of every promising prospect to keep our client's property optimally occupied.
My aim is to have a company that is very big and can deliver to clients. As an enduring company that can last, as made like I've seen in Europe, where you have a company lasting 200 years and they are still going stronger. That is the way I envisage this company will be. And at the start of it, we discussed that this company within the next 3 years will have at least about 100 professionals working with us. And in 1.5 years, that was achieved. And it became a movement, a phenomenon within the industry, which we are quite proud of. And since then, we've been consistently delivering to the client, being innovative about all that we do, and blazing the trail in so many areas of the profession. Initially, when we got there, it was just a mono thing. You are in valuation, but since then, we have integrated and make the place bigger and more fun for those people who are working with it. I'm a great admirer of big and enduring companies that has been there reinventing themselves and making things better for the professional within and for the client they are servicing outside.
Our clients are principal players in our 40-year story. They have trusted us with some of their most valuable assets and afforded us the privilege of being the trusted partner in making some life-changing real estate decisions. Getting it right for every client, every time, has kept us trying, adapting, and innovating. This is what has propelled us here.
Before I go into the business relationship, we have to start with personal relationship. When the two of them were working on Abefamolowo way, I used to go there to visit them. So after a year or 2 or 3 years, Wiga came to me in my office to inform me that they had left the company and that they are now started their own company, Diya, Fatimilehin. And since then, I know Wiga, somebody who is very hardworking, honest, and sometimes has a lot of drive.
Mr. Fatimilehin as a person is totally dependable. He's not the kind of a person that you be in the same room with and you want to doze off and you are just opening one of your eyes. No, close the 2 eyes. It's yes, and it's no. Very dependable. The somebody that describes is very reliable. He carries the body of virtually everyone. But more importantly, he's a godly man. He loves Christ. And I think it's a combination of all those amalgam that really describes his personality. He's reliable, dependable, he's empathic, and he gives a lot.
He gives a lot at his own expense. He has a good heart. He doesn't hold grudges. Anywhere he is, he wants peace. And of course, more than anything, he's God-fearing. He's a very loving father, very committed to his children, and he will do anything that he can do for them.
Fatimilehin, very humble. I saw humility in him. The person that I have been hearing, Diya Fatimilehin, has a very big shot in the building industry. Became so simple, pleasantly simple. Okay? And that is how, from that time, we have been together.
So when they started the company and they were trying to establish branches all over the country, each time he was traveling either to Kano or Kaduna or Abuja or Port Harcourt to start the branches, he would always branch in my office before going to the airport to board the plane. And on his way back, whether the second day or third day, he would also branch in my office to tell me that he was coming back either from Port Harcourt or... Then I was wondering, you know, the institution of our aviation industry in Nigeria, I was a bit scared that how could we be traveling this almost on a weekly basis? But, you know, as a Christian, he would tell me that, Chegun, don't worry yourself, we are under God's guidance. And you know, that gave me a lot of insight into the hard work and commitment, particularly Wiga put into that, establishing that business. So I'm not surprised today that Diya Fatimilehin is a very successful endeavor or enterprise.
As we celebrate the legacy of our founders and reflect on the journey, we recognize the people and organizations who have continuously demonstrated faith in our capabilities and promises, staking their trust on the antecedents of our footprints. These are our clients whose continued patronage have brought us here and whose needs and satisfaction have been our key motivation.
For 40 years, they have kept integrity in place. They have kept honesty in place. They have kept diligence in place. Then therefore, they become maybe the first in Nigeria.
Year after year, decade after decade, we have rewarded their faith with results that have exceeded their expectations.
For the past 20-something years, I never had any problem with them. Because I like their services. Number one, they are very straightforward. Number two, and then they seem to listen to your complaint.
We are strengthened in our resolve to continue this symbiotic partnership to enhance wealth through innovative real estate solutions. Our clients are central to the limitless future we envisage, and we cannot wait to unpack the next 40 together.
I think their vision from beginning is to set up an enduring establishment that is truly Nigeria. And not only that it is Nigerian, but it also carries the Nigerian mark of integrity.
From my experience with my relationship with the company, once they get you a tenant, you can be sure that that tenant will never default. Because they will due diligence before they even bring a tenant on board. They undergo due diligence, and the way and manner they even handle the tenants, they are happy paying their rent, because they do regular visits to the tenants, ensure that they play their own part. And if there is anything that's on your part as the landlord, they bring it to your notice quickly, so that they make sure that you also do whatever is necessary to make sure that the tenants are comfortable. So to that extent, I'm so confident and happy with the way and manner they handle my relationship with them.
From the shimmers of the Lagos lagoons to the majestic plains of Kaduna, our legacy of integrity, excellence and service has stretched across the country. And we have leaned against our unwavering commitment to excellence, professionalism, and integrity for momentum. We have broken negative social codes and geographical impediments, redefining conventions and spearheading innovation within the industry. We have spent the past 40 years growing and striving to grow even further. From here on, we are embarking on a new era of growth and expansion, pushing beyond limitations and what may have been thought impossible. We are committed to exploring new frontiers, new opportunities, and possibilities to create value for our clients and stakeholders. And our team of brilliant, dynamic, and solution-focused professionals are excited about the possibilities that our limitless future presents.
You know, what has made DF&Co unique in practice, because they brought in revolution into the practice of real estate in Nigeria by growing the young people, allow them to specialize in any area they're interested in. Now, the uniqueness, the development of procedure manual, which serves as a guide for every incoming staff to understand the culture and the vision of the firm. That's what has made them unique.
Our competitive advantage as a firm is we have a strong, replicable operational procedure. And that's, I don't think we can get any other place in any other estate firm.
We have so many branches across the nation, and that has always affected our turnaround time to get things done. So we have that advantage of brand network. We have advantage of seasoned professionals who are well skilled and well experienced, can get things done, and good service delivery.
What I see as the competitive advantage for Diya Fatimilehin is our standard of practice. I have a lot of friends outside there, and even the ones that were here before, a lot of them are asking, requesting for our manuals. So I think our standard of practice, which is our manual for operation, has really been an advantage for us.
Professionalism is one, standard is another one, quest to want to be the best, and developmental ideas.
Professionalism and integrity.
Our professionalism, one. Our integrity, our accountability, we are credible, we are dependable. Those are the things that set us apart from every other real estate firm. I think it is all encapsulated in our core values.
The 4 words I will say describe the organization to me will be discipline, pace setting, result and goal-oriented, resilience.
Innovative, creative, dynamic, and very, very focused.
Impeccable accountability. They believe that there's nothing that is impossible. There's no room for excuses.
They had foresight, insight, courage. They were very courageous. There's no thing they don't do. They were bold. I'll use the word bold. So foresight, insight, courage, and professionalism.
I want to recommend this to others that I don't know, to imbibe, so that together we can build a society where we can say it is not in our character to be called crooks. It is not in our character to be called people without integrity. It's obviously not in our character. And Diya Fatimilehin has proven that consistently.
The real estate sector in Nigeria plays an important role in economic output, macroeconomic stability, household wealth, and consumer spending. It is a growing market and will remain so for a long time. The future of real estate in Nigeria holds immense possibilities for wealth creation, and we are committed and positioned to partner with our clients to identify, seize, and optimize the inherent opportunities to create and grow wealth through real estate. Our look may have changed, but our values of professionalism, integrity, commitment, continuous learning, dependability, accountability, teamwork, and excellence will continue to anchor and define our works.
We thank God for today, because over the 40 years, a lot of companies start and they are not even up to 10 years, they are gone. But we've been here, and we are not just here, we are present. We are present in the market, and our influence is growing. And in the last 3 years, it's been phenomenal. I mean, with those people we've met and all we've done, and we expect that that acceleration will continue.
We press into our future, seeing no limits to what we can achieve for our clients. The grounds to be broken, the places to be reached, and the heights to be achieved. The years ahead are indeed beyond limits.
We are the threshold of a breakthrough that will revolutionize real estate in Nigeria, and we have just started. So, in another 40 years, I want to see a bigger company than what we are today. I also want to see us work with the AFTAC. That's the new African integration. So I want to see the Diya Fatimilehin company in many of the African countries where they could pioneer what they are doing there and ensure that we are relevant in the real estate market, in those markets. There are quite a number of them around us where we can work.